Good afternoon, everybody. Rob here at WesternPacificWeather.com. It's currently the 15th of December, 2010. We are currently watching today Tropical Depression 12 Whiskey. This is currently located to the southeast of Okinawa. So let's get into the satellite picture here and talk about the storm. Looking at the satellite picture for the Western Pacific, Tropical Depression 12 Whiskey clearly noted here to the south-southeast of Okinawa, give or take right around 380 nautical miles. Current winds out of the system about 30 gusting up to 40 knots as it tracks off to the north. Moving very, very slow though. This is for several reasons we're digging at here into a minute. Looking around the rest of the Western Pacific though, I have an upper level low spinning out here to the east of 12 Whiskey. This is basically no development out of the system. Actually, it's pretty good news as it's probably going to be disturbing this tropical wave to the south right around 160 degrees. And also an upper level upper level trough is supporting a baroclinic low here over Japan that's going to be developing over the next 24 hours, bringing some cloudy conditions and precipitation along Honshu. But first and foremost, though, 12 Whiskey here. Let's zoom in on the satellite picture. Now, 12 Whiskey here. Got some banding to the southeastern quadrant of this system. This is where most of the development is. To the north, though, as I already noted, we have this trough digging in up here to the north and actually causing a lot of subsidence on this system. You know how tropicals like anticyclones aloft. Well, when a trough comes in from the north, it definitely tears it apart to the north, increases wind shear. Most of the system, especially to the southern end, is embedded, though, in about 10 to 15 knots of shear. So good news in here. Also want to note, though, we're seeing this outflow band right here. Showing some collapsing of these thunderstorms right in here. Actually, you can see in the last few frames a big blow up and then it collapses by this morning. That's what this outflow is showing right in here. So showing not really the system is not intensifying very quickly, but on the other hand, it is moving very, very slow and still a lot of time for this system to develop before encountering Okinawa. We're going to look at a satellite picture. A surface analysis right now and show where the system's likely going to go. There is a lot of factors on where it is. Right now, steering flow is very limited, though. So we're going to look at that real fast. Here's the surface analysis provided by KMA, the Korean Meteorological Agency. And what I want to note here is that our storm's actually just off the grid here, just to the south, but there's a high pressure here. This is the Western Pacific High, and another branch of the high over here in China, with a area of low pressure extending south of Honshu down through Taiwan. Now this is what we like to call like a keyhole here, basically in meteorological terms. As this system's going to drift north, it likely will pop through here to move up to the northeast. But if this ridge over here over China starts to build back in, which some models are picking up on, it will stop the storm and basically cause it to move over Taiwan. So a big wide range of air, and this can be reflected actually on the warning, which we're going to get to in a minute. I'll show you on the streamline analysis again to support what I'm talking about here though. Here's the current streamline analysis, also showing vorticity on here. Low pressure located right in here. As this is going to drift north, and we have two anticyclonic areas just to the Western Pacific high here, and another one over China. Now, as we can already see, this area very weak right in here, where I believe the system is going to move up through. No gaps in GFS both agree on that as well. It's moving up through here, but some of the outlying models that do pick it up moving over Taiwan here. So we can look at the official forecast from JTWC here, and they are showing a wide range of air basically, as the system is moving relatively slow, right around 9 knots, but also due to the lack of steering flow here and the two high pressures on either side. We do know it is going to drift slowly north over the next 24 hours, but beyond that though, it's very wide range of air. So Okinawa, basically just stay equipped and ready to go with the system. But overall though, the forecast track is kind of pointing in your direction, but definitely not a 100% definite answer. Do not follow this line, just look at the overall broad range here. So everybody from Taiwan up to Okinawa and even possibly long range in Kyushu definitely need to watch this system. I want to briefly look at the no gaps model here right now and just show you what I am talking about, starting with today on Wednesday. We have this area of low pressure down here. We also have this trough digging in over Kyushu, or over Kyushu up to Honshu. And as the next 24 hours progress, and even into the next 48 hours, we're going to see this area of low pressure near the Philippines drift up towards Taiwan. This is what no gaps is showing, and just drifting north through that little keyhole area between the two high pressures, one here and one here. So moving around the rest of the Western Pacific here, do one more note on Tropical Depression 12 whiskey here. I am expecting this to actually intensify to a weak typhoon, so definitely have to watch that as far as the intensification forecast. Since it's moving very slow over very warm waters, and wind shear expected to lighten up as it even moves farther north here, and as this upper level low or this upper level trough up here starts to move off to the northeast, definitely going to see some intensification out of this system. But moving around the rest of the Western Pacific, though, obviously Okinawa right now, partly cloudy skies. All the moisture from the system is being sucked up into it. Over the next 48 hours, you're going to start to see more cloudy skies move in, some precipitation. Over the Philippines, some cloudy skies associated with inflow with this system as well. Hong Kong, you're seeing partly cloudy skies, 81 degrees, a few pockets of clouds there, but a very beautiful day there today as that high pressure over China is actually creating very good weather for you. Over much of Japan, though, today you're going to see this baroclinic low move over the area, cloudy skies, some areas of precipitation, but after that, same with Korea, though, you're going to start to see some cold air advection and high pressure building behind this, so temperature is going to start to become a little cooler, maybe highs right around the low 80s for much of the area, and lows in the low 70s. So kind of a big break and relief. But as I said, all eyes are on Tropical Depression 12 whiskey today. So stay safe and stay dry there in Okinawa. And last thing I want to note is WesternPacificWeather.com is a new feature here, the earthquake/tsunami page. Basically, some feeds from USGS showing all the major earthquakes in the entire world 5.0 or higher. So it is out here in the Western Pacific. Obviously, no, we are in a very active region as far as earthquakes, but also have the tsunami bulletins down here a little farther. So this can be your one-stop shop for tsunamis/USGS earthquake notifications. So if you hear a little rumble, please stop by WesternPacificWeather.com, and hopefully you can get your quickest update possible out of here. So thank you everybody for tuning in today. So stay safe there in Okinawa and the rest of the Western Pacific, and have a great day.